Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Freddy Always. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about 10 things that I learned in my 30 years of life. Well, 32, right? But who's counting? Only getting older. I want to do this video because I kind of want to document this moment in life. And, in the future, it's going to be a longer life. So I want to look into the future and see how I felt now compared to my, 40s or 50s or however long God gives me to be in this beautiful world, right? So this is just for me. And if you're watching, awesome too. That's awesome too. So I'm going to be reading from this list. And you know what? Some of this list kind of intertwines. So I'll probably be jumping back and forth. But I'm going to most likely be following this list going down. So number 1, be kind and forgive. A lot of times throughout our lives, we kind of get angry at people, family members, because they couldn't give us what we felt like we deserved. But the reality is that, we as people are all on a journey of this, of this world, this life. And we didn't all, the same way that I didn't get all the tools to prosper in the way that others might have. Maybe that person that was taking care of you didn't have the resources to take care of you, and then as a kid you might be angry and stubborn because you didn't get what you felt like you deserved. A bit of being a little bit entitled because you see others and you feel like you deserve that too. So I would say is, put your feet in other people's shoes and realize that you might not have gotten what you think you have deserved, but maybe that person didn't know any better because maybe they didn't get what they deserved in the first place too, and they can only give what they received, and maybe you learned something that they didn't, and that's why you feel that way. And so when you see those kind of little details in life and others that were taking care of you and loved you, but in their own way, just be be kind and forgive. Invest in relationships. When I read this, I think about my friends. I've had the same friends for almost nearly 2 decades, almost 20 years. But this doesn't mean just your friends, but it means also your family. Sometimes we get busy because of work, or you get into an actual relationship and you kind of push your friends aside. Don't forget that those friends have been there for almost 20 years, and your family is your family. So don't forget to invest time to these people that also deserve your time and love, because they've been with you from thick and thin, literally. So always make time for those relationships that were important to you and always are important to you. And that's something that in my 30 years of life that I've learned and I need to work on in the future. So obviously this video is for me, for my 40-year-old self, to look back and always remember, invest in your relationships, because in 10 more years it's going to be a 30-year relationship. So it's very important. Number 3, take care of your health. So now I'm 30 years old, and you kind of want to, once you get to this age, you start feeling weird things in your body, and you want to make it to 40. You want to make it to 50. You want to make it to, you have kids and you want to live long so you can watch them grow. And if you have they have kids, you want to see your grandkids, and you want to have a long life with the people that you love, right? So take care of your health, because you only have one life on this earth. If you're a Christian like me, you believe that you're going to see the people that you love again if they gave their lives to Christ, which luckily a lot of the people around me have given their life to Christ. So I know one day I will see them again. But for right now in this life, I want to spend as much time as I can with the people that I love the most, So take care of your health, because you only have one physical health, one physical life. So yeah, take care of your health. That's really important. Number 4, time is, it goes with your health. Time is your most valuable resource. I wrote this down because I feel like, some people believe that money could be your most valuable resource because you could do a lot of things with money. But the reality is that when you go out to work, you're trading your time for money. You're trading your life for money. Time is what the value is. These people, these companies, your job, when you volunteer, all this stuff, you're giving your life. You're volunteering your life and time on this earth, and in time that you can give to your family and friends and your kids, and all these things that you put your time into. So when you buy cameras, when you buy lenses, when you buy shoes, you buy a car, you buy anything you want to buy in life, just know that you're trading your life for those things. You're not trading it for money. You're trading for the time that you spent to get that money. If you're making $20 an hour and the shoes cost 100, you know that you're realizing that you're trading 5 hours of your life for those pair of shoes. So time is your most valuable resource, right? And as a Christian, obviously your most valuable resource is God. But in this world, and when you're trading things, it's time. So just take care of that. Be careful. Time comes and goes. One day you're 20, one day you're 10, and then the next you're old. So number 5, make time to spend with God. This is something that I need to work on, and I bet most Christians, that they're believers and being believers for most of their lives, they tend to lack when it comes to spending time with God. You have to realize that the moment that you gave your life to God, you made a pact to be with Him. You gave your life to Him, so spend time with Him. Build upon that relationship. It's not that you gave your life to Christ and then you put Him in a drawer and be like, okay, check, I did it. No, build on it, because it's more precious to connect with the person that created everything, that gave you a second chance at living not only in this life but the next. So connect with God and make sure that you make it a priority to pray and connect with Him, because that is one of the most important things that you can do. That is an investment. The same thing with relationships. It's an investment in relationships, because those at the end of the day are going to be the only ones that you can count on. God, at the end of the day, is the only one you can count on. Number 6, give yourself a second chance. So when I wrote this, I was thinking about my first relationship. It was my first original relationship when I was about 17. I was with this person for about 5 years, so about 22 years old. And this relationship had its good and had its bad. And I can't, even though it ended, I can't be mad about it, because I learned so much in that relationship. I learned to be responsible. I learned to love, and I learned to get over the pain of losing someone, because it didn't work out. Expectations weren't met in my case or her case. But you know what? After that relationship ended, I went through a phase where I was just kind of on my own, doing my own thing. I was really scared to jump into another relationship. But you know what? Give yourself another chance. What that means to me is life is precious. Enjoy it. And just because that relationship ended doesn't mean that you will not find someone else that will meet those expectations. It doesn't mean that God is not gonna put someone in your path to love again. And God has done that, obviously. For the people that watch my channel know that God has blessed me with a wonderful girl that I love so much. and I see myself being with her for the rest of my life, if that is possible, you know. So definitely give yourself a second chance is very important to me, because of that reason I got a chance to meet the real love of my life. Jessley, love you. Number 7, see the world when you get the chance. So what that means is, for me, time is precious. Build relationships. That right there, for example, I personally, I feel like time is precious, right? So whenever you get the chance, you should see the world. God's creation is this world. And that means every single country, not just America. So whenever you get the chance, go out there, enjoy the world, spend time with friends out there, travel with your spouse. When you get the chance, when you have the money, you paid all your bills, you have some money saved, go out and see the world, enjoy what God has created. This is a beautiful world. I personally went to Japan, and this is the only, the main place that I always wanted to travel to, and I got the chance to see it, and I feel content that I got to see it. And there's many other places that in the future I'm gonna see, but I got the chance to see the main place that I always wanted to. If I was you and I was in my 20s, I would save my money and definitely put some money aside for that dream vacation that you always wanted to have, that dream trip that you always wanted to have. So definitely save your money and see the world. Number 8, love people. All right, so we all know, you see those people that are really mean to those people at the fast food. These kids that are like 16-year-old, they have their first job, and people are yelling at them, treating them bad. Listen, just be kind to people. There's better things. You could waste your energy on other things that will be more fundamentally better for you, right? Just be good to people. There's a lot of people that are going through horrible things in this world, and you can make the difference by being kind and loving and showing the same respect that you would want, and you can make people's day. There's a lot of bad things in this world. You don't want to be that person that adds to that badness of this world, right? Just be good to people, love people, and you will receive that love back. Not by everybody, but we're not trying to be like them. We're not trying to be like everybody. We're trying to be like those good people. So love people. Number 9, save your money, but don't forget to spend it on the things that matter. So you can spend with the people that you love. And if it's my girlfriend, going out to the movies, going out to get a bite to eat, anything, activities, going skydiving, whatever it is that you want to do with the person that you love, or the family that you love, or the friends that you love, right? So yeah, save your money, but don't forget to spend it on the things that matter, which is, for me, other people and myself too. I treat myself with all this technology that I have, camera, right? Number 10, be happy. Just be happy. Be content with what God gives you. I personally feel happy because I know, in my case, I know what it was to be without God, and I know that my life has been so much better with God, and I am so grateful for everything that He has done for me. So I tend to feel happy most times because God is good, because of Him. But God has placed a lot of good people in my life. So I'm grateful. Be grateful for the things that God has placed in your life. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my girlfriend. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for God giving me a second chance, the opportunity in Jesus, right? For dying on the cross for me, and for everyone who believes in His name. So definitely, there are times that I'm angry, and most of the time it's traffic, especially St. Cloud traffic. But yeah, just be happy. So these are about 10 things that I learned in my 30s. Well, not in my 30s, my 30 years life. When I look at this list, I see that there's still, I'm not perfect. I'm not completing everything that's in here to the T. I am definitely aware of the things that I need to work on, but definitely is something to think about. You know, like when I wrote it down, it at least made me go back and think about those people that I should love and forgive, and to be happy with, and to spend time with, because this is your life, you know. And right now I'm in my 30s, but you know, in my 40s, there are gonna be people that are not gonna be here. So, you know, take advantage of that precious resource of time. You know, is it your mother, your father, your brothers, your friends, the people that you love, right? So don't waste time. Time is valuable. Time is a resource. If you watched this video for this long, thank you very much. It was a little long and long-winded, but I feel like it's a video that will help people think on what we need to work on in our lives to better it, or to at least make us think about others. Thank you very much for watching this video. It was really a pleasure to make this video so I could just connect with you guys. And well, thank you and see you next time.
Haha, sorry.